Hey there, fundraising friends, and welcome to this explainer. I'm your host from Fundraise over at fundraise.org. We're the all-in-one fundraising platform built by nonprofiteers, specifically for nonprofiteers. Today, we're going to dive right into mastering the art of the fundraising event committee.
So, if you have ever planned an event, you know that committees basically fall into two camps. First, you've got your dream team. They're rocking their responsibilities, they're fully committed, and they're actively driving your success. And then, you have the wild ones. The wildly dysfunctional groups that are honestly more impossible to tame than an Amazonian rainforest jaguar.
Look, we've all sat through those totally chaotic, unfocused meetings, but it doesn't have to be that way. Because we're nonprofiters ourselves here at Fundraise, we've literally lived through the event planning trenches just like you. So we went ahead and gathered these practical tips straight from our blog to help you tame the chaos and build a committee that actually helps you thrive.
All right, let's start with Phase 1, Foundation, defining your purpose and your people.
Preventing that jaguar-level chaos always starts with something called a terms of reference. It sounds formal, but it's really just a simple one-page document that defines the exact purpose, scope, and authority of your committee. You need this because it keeps everyone laser-focused on high-level tasks, like actually securing big sponsorships, instead of, spending an hour debating napkin colors or offering to juggle scarves at the gala. The author Jim Collins famously said, "First get the right people on your bus and the wrong people off it," and he's spot on. Once your purpose is set, you want to recruit specifically for diverse demographics and really look for individuals who bring deep personal networks or powerful corporate sponsor connections to the table.
And once you've got the right people on that bus, you have to give every single person a very clear job. You're going to need your chair and vice chair, dedicated leads for the live and silent auctions, registration, ticket sales, VIP handling, and of course you absolutely need an ever-important cleanup crew.
Moving right along to Phase 2, Execution. This is all about teamwork and having way better meetings.
Now you have to actively manage that teamwork, and you can do it in 3 easy steps. Step 1, place your members in complementary groups based on their different working styles. Step 2, motivate them with some friendly competition for shared tasks, like ticket sales. Make it fun. And Step 3, assign a committee taskmaster. This is just someone to send out friendly action item reminders so nothing accidentally falls through the cracks.
And hey, speaking of meetings, we absolutely have to maximize them. Seriously, no one likes a snooze fest. Set very clear agendas ahead of time, bring incredibly high energy to the room, and keep the conversation moving. Meetings are also your best chance to get some crucial face time to actually support your volunteers and gently coax participation from the introverts in the room rather than just letting the loudest voices dominate.
Okay, on to our final phase, Phase 3, Tools, streamlining your communication and enablement. I'm sure you know this, but if you want to see a volunteer's eyes glaze over immediately, put them on a 50-person reply-all email thread. Endless email chains with a million different side discussions are a recipe for absolute disaster. Instead, you've got to pick a single, dedicated, streamlined communication tool. Think Slack or a closed Facebook group. The golden rule here? Just choose the one tool that the majority of your committee will actually log in and use.
Beyond just talking to them, you need to enable your volunteers to sell. You can dramatically improve their success rates by providing pre-written ticket-selling emails, instantly shareable social media graphics, and beautifully designed sponsorship packages. You want to make their jobs as easy as copying, pasting, and hitting send. Oh, and if you don't know what kind of assets they need, just ask them at your next meeting.
All right, let's wrap this up and talk about your overall event success.
Ultimately, a truly great committee doesn't just raise money. They build a lasting community around your cause. So, are you ready to stop managing chaos and start empowering your people to make your 2026 event an absolute smash hit? If you want to master these steps, go ahead and click the link in the YouTube description below to read the full article on our blog. And make sure to grab our totally free 10-day event strategy course while you're over there. Thanks so much for joining this explainer here on YouTube with Fundraise, and happy fundraising!